So I've gotten a lot of folks asking for palm videos, and while I have a lot of palms, a lot of rare palms that don't normally grow in Northern California, I'm not really an expert, a palm expert. The names I may get wrong in this video. The sound is maybe not perfect. But I wanted to show everybody some of the palms that I've been growing here in Modesto, California, Zone 9B, in my tropical garden. If you like this video, click the like and subscribe button. So I get a lot of questions from folks wanting to see some of my palms. I haven't really done a lot of palm videos, even though palms are a very big part of my tropical garden here in Modesto, California, Zone 9B. And in front of us, we have one of the palms that I've had for about 6 or 7 years. This is a Vicario Phoenix Alfredii, and it's pretty hardy in my climate. The first couple of years, it did get some damage, but as you can see, this thing is really huge. Oh, wonderful. We got a lot of background noise. Well, we're going to continue to do the video anyway. So yeah, this is Vicario Phoenix Alfredii, and it's looks a lot like a coconut. You can see it's, I can't really get a good, a lot of my palms are tucked in amongst my other tropical plants, and it really, it's going to be hard doing this video, but hey, I promised it, and we're going to do it. So let's go back over here. That's Vicario Phoenix Alfredii, and let me see if I can't. Now right here I have a king palm, and you got Vicario Phoenix Alfredii next to my king palm. King palm is about the same age as the Vicario Phoenix, but you can see the trunk on the Vicario Phoenix is a lot smaller. That's all right, these things get huge. Now, other palms that I have Syagris Wendelium. I'm not sure if that's the right species, but, and there I have a Kentia that is all year round. It has to be underneath the shade because it's just too hot here for these guys. This is my Kentia, probably about 3 years old, sitting in here in the shade. Now here I have a Dipsis Baronii. This guy is about 10 or 15 years old, and it's amazing. Take a look at this. The darn thing branches. Dipsis Baronii. When it was young, it had quite a bit of frost damage, but as it thickens up and I grow so much stuff around my palms, I use them as nurse plants. Helps gets them through the extreme cold we have here sometimes. Now this guy, let's see, what do we got? Phoenix elegans, I think that's what you call that. This guy is slow growing, probably 3 years in the ground. Here is my Dipsis, oh, it's PS, I don't know how to pronounce it, PS Samophilia. This guy is pretty hardy. It comes from New Caledonia, I believe. And this guy is really doing well in my garden. Hopefully we're getting good focus. Look at classic Dipsis. Look at this chalkiness. It's amazing, beautiful palm. Pull some of these up, potted plants away. Look at the trunk on that guy. So yeah, that's that one. How about a Chamaedorea elegans? I think this is what this is. This is my oldest palm that I have. This thing is probably 30 years old. And it flowers and sets fruits occasionally. But as you can see, the trunk on it's just, it also got damaged quite a bit when it was younger. But I'm sorry if I've lost the name tags to some of these palms. This guy is a, goodness, I believe it's Chamaedorea plumosa. Somebody, you guys that are palm experts would probably be able to tell me. This guy is pretty old. It's really tall. So let's see if we can get back here. It's way over the roof, and these things are fairly hardy, at least here in my Modesto, California Zone 9B climate. Here is my Chambriona macrocarpa. It does pretty good, also sensitive to cold, but it just got through putting out a red leaf, but it's doing very well. I got a bamboo palm. I forgot what the name of that guy is. These things are pretty amazing. So let's go in the front yard and we'll take a look at some of those. This is another, I think, Chamaedorea plumosa. I'm just not sure. We'll go in the front yard and take a look at what we got. So here we have my, it's probably 5 years old, Jubanopsis caphra. And I'm sure you guys are gonna be able to correct me on the pronunciations of some of these. I'm not a palm expert, I just grow what I like. And as you can see, this thing is doing very well. Had a tiny bit of frost damage in 28 degrees, but other than that, that's what he looks like. Jubanopsis caphra. It's from South Africa, and it does take quite a bit of cold. Let's see what we got. This is where my old Dipsis decipiens used to be. But here we have a Dipsis angelensis. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. Got pink Velutina banana right there. It's got the Dipsis. I gotta get through all this foliar growth. See, get a good view of the trunk. Dipsis angelensis. Now I have it planted underneath the rain gutter so that it doesn't get super cooled. Take a look at that flower. Yeah, it flowers and fruits regularly for me. It is very sensitive to, wonderful. It is sensitive to our cold. When it gets down below 28 degrees, about 28 degrees, you start seeing a little bit of frost damage, and it did have a little bit of frost damage, but as you guys can see, it did recover. And yeah, it will grow here in Modesto as long as you plant it close to the house. That's pretty much it for my front yard. And hey, let me go take a look at, I have a couple more in the backyard we'll take a look at. This is Chamaedorea radicalis, the non-trunking version, and they tend to be a little more sensitive to our sun. This one is probably, 2 years old, but honestly, this is probably the hardiest palm I grow. These things, I planted some of these up in my brother-in-law's house up in Murphy's, California, elevation 2,400 in the Sierras, and it survived no problem. There are low temperatures there. So let's see. This is Chamaedorea metallica. I believe that's what it's called. You can see, it's clustering. I didn't realize that. But aren't these beautiful? Of course, the way that I've got them presented in my garden, everything here is just thrown wherever I can put them. These things are fairly hardy, especially planted close to the house. They don't get too big. So back again at my bamboo palm. Again, I don't remember if it's Strenzlia. I don't know. And here's another Metallica. It does better with a little bit of sun. Here it's underneath my Ficus damaropsis, and they just like a little bit more sun. So here we are. I wanted to show you guys this guy. This is one of my favorite palms. This is a Chamaedorea radicalis, but it's trunking. And I have this in the worst possible location. It's up against the south side of the wall. But take a look. This thing is hardy. It doesn't like full sun, but that's pretty much it. That's a, let's see if I got any more palms to show anybody. Nope, that's pretty much it. So, if you like this channel, make sure to click the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below, because I do my best to get back to everybody's comments and questions. If you guys are liking to see more of my palm videos, go ahead and let me know in the comment section, and I'll do my best to put out more palm videos. You have a wonderful day.